was Devontae
Uh,
was.
I mean, honestly, like similar. I grew up. I was raised kind of by, like I said, I had young parents, so I was raised by grandparents, and my parents, but they were always at work. So when my parents did come home up to a certain age, I think it was up to like maybe like 7 or 8 or something like that, I used to get whoopings, and I remember I like vaguely
I went
or
way longer.
distinctively. They had to stop because I remember distinctively it happened at my grandmother's house. My mom tried to whoop me, and at this stage I was already in football, and I'm already like, all right, whatever. She hit me, and I was just like,
That don't hurt.
I was like, all right. And then she did it again. I remember I had distinct, like instantly, just like it was instinct. I grabbed the belt. I was in martial arts. I was in,
Oh,
sports
yeah.
at the time. So it was just like,
That's
I'm
their fault
sorry,
for
like,
putting you in martial arts. That's their fault.
look. So it was like, all right. They figured we can't whoop you no more. So they used to give me hands and knees. They used to have me just like this, hands over my
Yeah.
ears, sitting on my knees, and I'd be sitting
Yeah.
there for
Oh,
like
yeah.
forever. Yeah. So
Yeah.
they found something else, but like it translated over to. I mean, I started when I got into the military. I started when I realized kind of what more like I started thinking more about what discipline was and what we were supposed to be doing. I took parenting classes, and our teacher broke it down for us. Very simple. She said that we're training our children to survive in
Mm.
the world without us. And so at that point, I wasn't spanking my son because he didn't need it,
Like,
but I wasn't opposed to popping his butt if he needed it. When
Right.
I heard that, I started to think about what was the purpose that whooping was serving. What is it serving you? Because I don't want you. I know like exactly that. If you hit me in the real world, the adult world, whooping your ass.
It's
But
on. It's on.
right.
it's a whole different story. Like, so I'm not gonna let you hit me. I don't want to teach you to be okay to get hit and whatnot. And so, like you said, like I feel like I took the whoopings for them, and like I don't. I talk to them. It's
Yeah.
like exactly like you said, talking to them. I feel like we have like legitimate like adult. I call them young man conversations with my oldest. He's 8, and we'll sit down and I'll
That's
just
so
be like,
good.
you're not getting in trouble. I told him straight up, you're not gonna get in trouble anymore. But you're gonna get this lecture. We're gonna
Yes.
sit here. We're gonna
Yes.
have
Yes. Yes.
these words. You're gonna hear
Right.
these words. So you might come out of it with you don't come out of it understanding something. I don't want you to get in trouble and then just think that, oh, daddy doesn't like me or whatever it is, because you're not understanding the discipline doesn't relate to the consequence doesn't relate to what you actually did. So
Exactly.
it's just me going off and trying to be uncreative pretty much and hitting or whatever.
No, that's amazing. That's phenomenal. That's
And you
amazing.
said, you said something I want to get back to, but yeah, that's incredible. Go ahead,
And
bro.
and I just want to touch on, because I know Devontae, you and your wife literally that's how I came across your profile. I know you and your wife promote that a lot, and I really love that. I love that dynamic. It's y'all relationship too, which we're gonna get into that another time. But I love how y'all parent, and I admire that a lot. Tay Rashad, I told you off this, I told you off live that you were the inspiration behind this conversation, because I love how you parent your boys. Like the respect that they have for you, you could tell it's not fear. You know what I mean? It's like they honor you and they honor what you say. So go ahead. I'm gonna give you the floor, brother. I'm gonna give you the floor.
Yep.
Yeah. So a big piece of that is just remembering how I got disciplined as a kid. The big disciplinarian in my household was my mom.
Okay.
But I remember the hardest lesson that I've ever learned, or the most lesson that stuck with me, wasn't a whooping she gave me, my mama didn't curse. She didn't curse.
Okay.
But like, she'll get on your case.
Yeah.
That's what we'll call curse.
You're gonna hear this lecture.
Yeah.
That'll be the context to it. Like, if she did say ass or any light cuss word, like, you knew you messed up. You know what I mean? But so the biggest lesson that I got is when I made her cry.
So
So
what'd you do?
as a parent,
Yeah, I gotta know.
you know what I mean?
What'd you do?
What'd
you do?
As a parent, I don't want to get into what I did, man.
Hold on. You kind of skipped out. I want to know what you did. What'd you do?
No, I don't want to get into what I did, man. But I just remember.
Man.
I remember
It must have been bad.
Yeah, like if it was like it wasn't like sneaking out the house or nothing like that or coming in late. Like I might come in late and get a whooping and it's like, yeah, whatever. But that thing that I did, you know what I mean, that made her cry, like bawling and crying, and I'm like, I don't like as a person, it resonated with me at like 15, 16 years old, I think. It was like, I don't like seeing her like this.
Nah. Yeah.
It hurts me more than the whooping to know that I caused this bad feeling to her. Right. So now as a parent, and that's when I talk about parenting with other people that are parents or people that, you know, look forward to being parents, the biggest thing is that I say is like, remember when you was a kid, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Bingo.
remember when you was a kid and break down some of those lessons, not just like how you got parented, but what were some of the biggest lessons in this, that, and the third. Like, because like I said, I came up off whoopings. Like you got a bad grade, you get a whooping. You don't get no talking to, you get a whooping. You bring me a F, a D, or what, you get a whooping and you getting put on punishment. Versus, like I said, now how I work where I'm like, if the biggest lesson and the biggest hurt to me was seeing the visual disappointment of this woman in me that made her break down, and that is what made me change. I want to work off respect and honor with kids because that'll have more longevity than fear and physicality. You know what I mean?